At 14 years old, I looked like this. Yeah, not your average 14-year-old. This physique actually blew up, getting me over 95,000 subscribers. So thanks younger me for doing that. But how did I get so jacked? Was it steroids? No, I'm natural and plan to stay natural. Hey, get that away from me. Was it a heartbreak? No, it's because I created this exact routine that I'll be sharing in today's video. Okay, let me first clarify, this routine is not just for 14-year-olds, it can work for anyone. Although I did make it when I was 14, so it's probably not optimized. But then again, it's also the routine that made me look like a grown man at 14. So take that as you will. I'll be breaking this video down into two parts, my exact workout routine and the nutrition strategies that I implemented. But first, let's start with the workout routine. Starting off with my workout split. I followed a chest try, back by, chest try, leg ab, back by, chest try, back by routine. Now, if you're familiar with the gym, you will know that this is definitely not your standard push-pull leg routine, and it might be lacking in legs. But keep in mind, I was 14. I didn't know legs were that important. You may have also noticed I had no rest days, which is contradictory to most workout routines. However, I believe I could do this because I was going through puberty. My hormones were going crazy, and I had super fast recovery time. And I was on my vengeance arc. However, if you're not going through puberty or going through a vengeance arc that forces you to go to the gym every day, I would highly recommend taking rest days. Most research shows that rest days can lead to a 10 to 20% increase in muscle mass, so take your rest days, people. Okay, let's break down what each category in my split consisted of. First, we have chest and triceps. Now guys, don't call me weird, but look at this. I know, they're massive. And this is without Photoshop, guys. I surprised myself, but this is just the result of this workout routine that I'm about to show you, so lock in. And fun fact, at 14, at 133 pounds, I was already benching 225, so you know this bench routine works. First, I would do 4 warm-up sets, and then I would move into pyramid sets. To clarify, pyramid sets is basically when you start off with high weight and low reps, and as you work your way down the pyramid, you start doing lower weight and higher reps. So I do 4 sets of bench press. The first set was a heavy set aiming for 3 to 5 reps, all to failure. The second and third set would be 5 to 8 reps, again, all till failure. Finally, for my fourth set, I would do 8 to 12 reps to failure, and then drop set to a weight I could do around 6 to 8 reps. And yeah, if you're new to the gym, you might be wondering what drop sets are. They're basically when you go to failure, take off some weight, and go to failure again. But when I say failure, I mean failure. I don't mean stopping when you feel like you can't do another rep. I mean stopping when you actually can't do another rep. So make sure you have a spotter or spotter bars ready to catch your weight as you go to true failure, or you'll end up like me. Anyways, it's a pretty intense weight to start off my chest day, but that's because I only did 2 exercises, bench press and incline dumbbell press. After warming up again, I would do my first set, which consisted of 6 to 10 reps, all till failure. Then I would do my second and third set, 8 to 12 reps, all till failure. And then I would do my last and fourth set, 8 to 12 reps, all to failure, then drop setting again. So pretty similar to bench press. This chest routine really made sure that my pectoral muscles were popping out of my shirt. Now moving on to triceps. I'd start with rope pull downs. I would do 4 sets all in the 8 to 12 rep range, all going to failure and drop setting the last 2 sets so you can really feel your triceps. And then to finish off my tricep workout, I would do close grip bench press 6 to 8 reps for 3 sets. The strategy here was that I could end my chest and tricep workout with a chest pump and a tricep pump, so I could take a really nice physique photo. W strat, guys. Also, when you're training to failure and drop setting, it is super important to stay hydrated. That's why I reached out to Element and politely asked them to sponsor this video. Element is an electrolyte drink without the sugar and other dodgy ingredients that other sports drinks have. But why is Nick yapping to you guys about electrolytes? Well, besides the sponsorships, electrolytes can help you function at your highest capacity in the gym, maintain the fluid levels you need to lift super heavy, and reduce the chances of getting muscle cramps. So pretty much it means more gains. Actually, when I was prepping for my world record bench press meet, I was talking to Jen Thompson, a world record in the bench press, and she told me I needed to get my electrolytes up. That's because you need the energy and hydration that comes from electrolytes to perform at your best. And the reason I asked Element to partner with me was 1, that I might be broke, and 2, because they do it the best. With 9 sugar-free delicious flavors, your mind and body will perform at peak level. Also, with winter coming around, they just released their limited time chocolate melody, which includes chocolate mint, chocolate chai, and chocolate raspberry, which you can drink hot so you stay hydrated, stay warm, and maximize your gains. But if you don't like their drink, which is really unlikely, you can get a 100% guarantee, no questions asked, return. You don't even gotta return the box. That's how confident they are. So if you do decide to get some Element, you can use my link to get a free sample pack. It's drinklmnt.com/Nicholas. Thanks Element for sponsoring this video. Okay, moving on to back and bi. I would start off my workout with pull-ups. I actually recommend doing lat pull-downs, but since I didn't have a gym membership, the only thing I could do were pull-ups. And the reason I would actually do lat pull-downs is because it's much easier to progressive overload, but both are great. So I would do 4 sets of pull-ups, and I wouldn't even count the reps because I would go to failure on each set. And if I felt like challenging myself, I would stack my book bag with a 45-pound weight and just spam as many as I could. Then I'd move on to single arm dumbbell rows, which I would do for around 8 to 12 reps for like 3 sets. And that's it. Of course, I have a much more intense back day now, but I had to make do with what I had back then. Anyways, then I'd move on to biceps. My bicep routine was actually pretty unique. It's because it had a lot more exercises and a lot more variety than a lot of my other workouts. First, I do supinated curls. I would do 3 sets for 8 to 12 reps, and this exercise actually I wouldn't go to failure. I would try to do 8 to 12 reps and have around 2 reps left in the tank. That's just because there was so much volume. We would then move on to preacher curls, which I would do 2 sets on each arm and go for around 8 to 12 reps all to failure. Then I move on to incline double press, which is around 2 sets, 8 to 12 reps all to failure. And finally, I would end with this weird superset. So I would do 7 wide curls, 7 close curls, and 7 supinated curls. You would really want to push the failure on this one, so pick a weight you can do for around 21 reps. And yeah, the volume was pretty crazy on biceps. I don't know why. I probably was just having fun with it, but you know, I enjoyed it. Which brings me to a point that enjoying your workouts are the most important. So if you are trying to figure out which workouts you should do, just do the ones that are most fun to you. That's the strat, guys. And with that, back and bis are done. Okay, now for the most exciting part of my workout routine, leg day. Said no one. Yeah, I don't think anyone's excited for leg day, except for like a couple people who really like pain. But if you want to grow a full bakery back there, you gotta lock in. Legs are something you have to do. So don't follow 14-year-old me and only do 1 leg day. Do 2 leg days in a week. You got this, guys, I believe. So starting with squats, I would do squats pretty similar to how I would approach my bench press using pyramid sets. After warming up, my first set would be a heavy set with around 5 to 8 reps. And I wouldn't really push to failure on the first set because we're gonna save that for later, because going to failure on squats drains you like no one else. My second set, I would aim for around 6 to 8 reps. And my third set, I would do 8 to 12 reps, and this one I would go to failure. And finally, for my fourth set, I would do 10 to 15 reps, all to failure, and then I would drop set. Drop setting on squats is like probably the most masochist thing you can do, but like, trust me guys, it'll give you great results. You won't be able to walk after, but who needs to walk after if you have a bakery, am I right? Okay, now that you can't walk, you're gonna do Bulgarian split squats. 2 sets on each leg, 8 to 12 reps, all till failure. You really feel your glutes with this one. Also, quick tip for leg day, if you make super aggressive, unnecessary grunts and super weird faces when hitting legs, you probably triple the amount of gains you can make. The more you know, right? Okay, so that wraps it up for leg day, but you might have noticed I'm missing a couple muscle groups. Shoulders, traps, calves, abs, and forearms. To be honest, I would just sprinkle these in my workout routine. For shoulders, I would do lateral raises. For traps, I would do shrugs. And for calves, I would do calf raises. For abs, I would just go crazy because I had Taekwondo. I would do like 1,000 reps of leg raises. Yeah, I mean, it really worked. And for my forearms, I would use these grip things, or I would just get like away and curl like this. So pretty fire. These workouts were kind of like spices to my core workout. Whenever they weren't sore, I would work them out and it would just be like a nice variety. Okay, that concludes the workout routine that I made when I was 14. I definitely have a more optimized version. If you want to check it out, you can watch it on this video, or I'll just link it in the bio of my thing. So check it out. Now, moving on to more important part, nutrition. Did 14-year-old Nick meal prep? Absolutely not. Every time I stepped in the kitchen, something would go in flames. Anyways, unlike current, more handsome and rich Nick, 14-year-old Nick was broke. At 14, I had no money to meal prep, so I would just eat whatever my mom made me. If I wanted to cut, I would ask my mom if I could eat less. If I wanted to bulk, I would eat more. Then to supplement my protein, I would drink 60 to 90 gram protein shakes, which I do not recommend, by the way. Do not taste good, but I had to supplement my protein somehow. But yeah, I actually didn't do anything too special with my diet. Pair my mom's healthy vegetarian food and working out, and boom, you have a lean mass monster. But for learning purposes, let's talk about how to control your diet. It's all about the principle, calories in, calories out. Adjust your calories whether you're bulking or cutting, and then also adjust your protein. If you're cutting, I would recommend 1 to 1.2 grams of protein per body weight. If you're bulking, I would recommend 0.6 to 0.8 grams of protein per body weight. And if you're just maintaining, I would recommend 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. This is just an estimate, guys, so feel free to do whatever you can. But this doesn't mean just eat protein cookies. You need to have a balanced, healthy diet to perform at your best level. Also, another key aspect I don't want you guys to overlook is that I had good lighting and good genetics. Pair my unstoppable bathroom lighting with good genetics and you got an unstoppable combo. Also, I was only 133 pounds in this photo, so I wasn't huge or anything, I was just lean. So don't compare yourself to me, everyone goes at their own level. Just be consistent, keep working at it, and you will get amazing results. And there you have it, that's how I got jacked at 14. Reflecting back on it, was it optimal? No. But did it work? Yeah. Do I follow a better routine now? I think so. Anyways, a big thanks to Element for sponsoring this video. You guys are a lifesaver, and if you get some, make sure to use the link in my bio. I'll see you guys later. Love you guys.